finals of the final week of the season.
Let's get hyped.
All come down to this.
So I'd like to know in the chat, who do you got? 1 for Rewind, a 2 for Sonic. Let's go.
We'll have to see, man. 2s, Echo Fox symbols all around. We got the HARA gaming symbols as well. Let's see what we got.
Those.
Now, Fox is going with Brawler. I think it's a really smart choice considering the mix of the command grabs are so deadly.
And the raw Superman, my goodness.
Rewind's not pulling any punches. He went straight to his main as Displacer. He wouldn't dare go Hollywood against the Cassie of the world. Oh, and a beautiful block, and here comes the punish.
Excellent punish. And this is big damage. That would have been 41% in the NJP.
One more hit. 1-1-2 straight there, going for the plus frames.
Very good.
And that was insanely well played by Rewind, scouting out that command grab and punishing.
If Sonic would have blocked the forward 4, he would have been +6. He could have got a forward 1-2. You know, easily for Chip at that amount of health that Sonic had, and the grab puts him back in the corner. Good conversion.
Beautiful conversion. Rewind keeping his distance. Remember, Rewind and Fox have played in the past, and it has always came down to the wire. This set might be no different, but the way it's looking, Rewind seems to have the better hand against Fox right now.
Yes, he does. And this
that was
could
so
actually
smart.
kill.
That was so
all
smart.
that meter.
Fox was expecting that vicinity blast. Rewind, you saw it. He wanted to do it. He says, nah, cancels it out of his mind, goes for the grab, and takes game number 1. And that was a really fast game number 1.
Fast.
I don't think he's going to stick with Brawler. That was too dominant by Rewind. He scouted out not only a few command grabs, but punished accordingly, and Fox goes for Hollywood instead. Going to try and keep him away here and just really kind of slow down the pace.
The problem is, too, that Sonic can't really go with Sector either, because that Sector excels at keeping the space and you know, counter zoning. Displacer plays that matchup really well, and I don't think Sonic's ever going to pick Sector against something like Displacer.
Maybe this is really the only option for Fox right now in his variety of characters. But you see now, Rewind is just, he's being slippery, and it's working out so well. It almost looks like it gets Fox a little bit over-anticipating what Rewind is going to do. Goes for the jump kick. Very nice by Fox. Not going to challenge the air just yet. Has to break.
That was actually a really good counter poke, but the invincible wake-up nut punch. And Sonic just going for the chip out. Safe. Backdash.
Oh, you knew it was coming. Rewind. Just getting clipped by the Incinerator guns. But neither player has any meter to really work with. Fox now finally sitting on a bar. A beautiful whip punish by Rewind.
And also, if Rewind wins versus Sonic, we'll have 2 ties in points. Tweety and Sonic will be tied. Rewind and Young Monster will be tied. This single match determines seeds 2 and 6 for the grand final. Down one.
You see how many times they're disrespecting each other's plus frames. And it's a smart move to make because both characters are so technical with their pressure.
This is going to do it, actually. And the brutality.
You know it.
Hey, you know what? You kind of sense the anger in that brutality by going down first game like that. That's a beautiful way to answer back, and this is exactly what we would expect to see from these two. It's happened a ton of times. Both these guys go down to the wire with their sets. I'm already tied 1-1. And regardless of how fast they're going, these guys are pretty evenly matched right now.
And I did make a mistake. I said this single match determines seeds 2 and 6, but what I should have said was 2 through 6. This affects a lot of different places in this bracket going into the finale. And tied up, I wouldn't have it any other way. 1-1.
Last set of the season before the finals. Who's going to be crowned our last champion? We'll have to see if Fox can pull it out, but you know what? Rewind's looking to be one hell of a monster to take down. Empty jump back in the vicinity path. Okay, this guy's a god.
Okay, goes for the interactable.
Shutting him down from full screen. The EX teleport, nice and quick to get that whip punish, and the execution.
Good block.
And the bait.
That is 64% in 2 punishes right there. The health goes
Lightning
away
fast.
really quick in the down 1 into a shocker.
Fox just blinked, and then it was over. That first round was all Rewind right there. You can see Rewind not too happy with getting his head popped off last match, but even now...
And a
Rewind
very...
just
That was such a good trip guard.
That was not patient by Rewind. Laying it all out on the table. Beautiful idea by Fox to just pump the brakes and wait for it.
Sometimes, you know, you just gotta let it go and say, you know what, don't forget about this option that I have. I can throw my body across the screen in the blink of an eye. Good back
It's the
dash.
savagery of the young ones, man. Rewind being one of the youngins in the scene, just letting it all happen. Something about being young and just the savage just happens to work.
We see it a lot, man. Most notorious is Scar with his overhead teleports with smoke. Rewind still trying to get that damage.
One in the teleport was so good.
Will he force the break?
He still believes. Oh no!
He went for it and burned the bar.
You don't want to do stuff like that. You need as much bar as you can. Look at all this damage. Gonna let it rock. Oh, and the forward one, but didn't have enough faith to convert. And this is just a clinic right now. That corner pressure is so hard to deal with. Down 1 shocker, trying to keep himself, give him some space, and scouting out that
great punish.
and just free chip from full screen. SonicFox now up 2-1 on Rewind.
And
Wasting
Rewind
that
gone with
armor,
3 bars.
wasting that bar just ruined it. That ruined the momentum that he had. It was all downhill from that second round.
You know,
But you
both
know
of
what?
these players, the health bar goes by so quick. It goes down so fast. It's all momentum based. It's actually really crazy, and we're going to. Okay, no, we're going back to Displacer.
He had a second. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not a good idea. No, that he's played against Young Monster a ton of times, so you know that Fox is ready for Jackie players.
And Sonic
And
has a Jackie
he's gonna
as
stick
well.
with
So
Displacer. Oh, absolutely. But Rewind sticking at it with Displacer.
Good
I think
forward
it's a smart
one.
pick here. Go.
37% on
Already
an
in
anti
corner.
1 bar. Oh my
Wow,
goodness!
that's a hell of a conversion there. Just keeping his distance. He knows he doesn't need to challenge the space. He has all that life to work with, and this should close it out.
Oh, and it's not going to quite kill. Oh, wow!
Wow. That was
Okay.
a read and a half.
Oh my god. Okay.
Rewind on the verge of possibly putting us in another Game 5 situation. Fox, no doubt, does not want that to happen as much as we do.
Very good wake up there.
Wow, and probably one of the first drops of the night by Rewind. Back to letting it rip, forcing Fox to
That
break.
would have been huge damage. 46% at the least.
Goes for the forward grab instead. Very smart by Fox. And another
anti-airs are on
anti-air
point.
by Rewind.
Oh my god, kept it safe just in case. 11% goes with the overhead.
Oh no. Oh no, but a drop, wait!
Okay.
That was so smart. Goes for the reverse grab. And Game 5, just like it usually is.
Let's go.
Between these two.
That counter
Last
poke
set
grab.
of the season 2 before the finals, and we have a Game 5 situation between these two absolute machines. Man, this is
Perfect.
crazy. This is exactly how I want the season to end. Right before the finals, Game 5 situation. Both these guys are still fighting for those points, man. If Rewind could win this set and be crowned champion of the last week of the season, that is going to say a lot.
Well, actually, if Rewind wins, he'll have 710 points, which will be tied with Young Monster. If Sonic wins, he'll have 900 points. So yeah, there's a lot on the line here, especially with seeding and these two going into the finals themselves.
Come on, let me see it, man. Let me see either the HARA emotes or the eFox emotes. That's all I want to see. Flood the chat. Who do you have?
Very good.
Armoring through the baton
gap.
string. Gets the plus frame.
Good block
Baiting
again.
the armor, rewind with the punish to follow.
And you don't want to do that too many times against a 6-frame Punisher. And this, if he doesn't drop it, this is going to do it. And he does drop it. Overhead,
Right,
catch
all
him
that
out the
hard
poke.
work. And there you go. There's the vicinity blast. Get those chat emotes going before it's too late. Rewind on tournament point for the night. Fox needs to make something happen.
Oh, good block by Sonic. Good patience. Oh, and the conversion right
Look at
now.
that conversion.
Okay. 4-4. Very. Oh my God, he's got Sonic on his heels. He is waking up. He has 1 bar left. Sonic's got to think of something here. 4-4
Gets the
counter
big
poke.
boot. Fox going for
It
the
does
flip
low
kick
crush.
again, but drops the combo. Another conversion.
No, he drops it. +6. Puts himself in the corner. If Sonic can get 1
Rewind so
combo.
close to closing it out, but Fox not ready to give up just yet. Still has 2 bars to work with.
Sonic trying everything, and everything is whipping
So
down
tense.
1. Sonic still has 2 bars. Good block and a down 1, and the Shocker is going to take it. Rewind wins the very last week. Week 12 of the Kombat Cup going into finals. And it looks like Rewind will have 710 points.
That
My
was
goodness.
insane. He finally took down not only once,